Hello, this is Mr. Honahan again, and welcome to lesson number 5. This is the third video in our lesson for lesson number 5. What we're going to be doing is we're taking a look at how to file, make a copy, rename, share, and organize my personal wellness documents and spreadsheets. To do that, we're going to click on the Google Apps tab again, and we're going to launch Gmail. In Gmail, you should have received an email from someone called 2017 My Personal Wellness. Okay, if you do not receive that email, just raise your hand and let your teacher know. So let's click on that. And right now it looks like someone has shared an item with us. And in this case, it happens to be a folder. So we're going to click on this link called 2017 My Personal Wellness. And that's going to launch a Google Drive interface. You notice we've got 3 items that were in that folder. The first item looks like a document of some sort. The second one, this icon, this green icon, looks like to be a spreadsheet. And the third one also looks like to be a document. You can click on the up here right-hand corner and change the switch to list view, and that will give you a little bit more information. You notice the color of the icon will determine what kind of document it is. If it's blue, it's going to be a document. If it's green, it's going to be a spreadsheet. So let's click on the first one. So if we click on the first one, we get a better idea of what we're looking at. This happens to be an 8-page document, but right now this is just a view only. What we want to do is we want to open it. Once we open it, we can only view it. We can't type into this field at all. So in order to open it and actually edit it, we're going to do File, make a copy, and in this copy document field, we're going to change the name of this document so it's our own. So we want to get rid of the copy of, and you're going to type in your last name right after MPW and your first initial. That's all we need for this. Okay, we're going to click OK. And now you see that the document has changed. We have our own document, which we have all the word processing pieces up at the top. But what we can't do is we haven't shared this so our MPW teachers can actually see what we're doing. So we need to click on the share button in the top right-hand corner. And right now it's a private document, and you only have viewing and editing rights on this. But we want to share it with someone called 2017 MPW. So you click where the invite people box is, and just start typing in 2017. You want to make sure that we're sharing with 2017 MPW. We click on that. And since we know it's coming, please unselect and notify people via email and click on the share and save. Skip sending invitations. Since we know this document is coming, we're going to skip sending an invitation. We're going to hit OK. And to complete the process, we need to click Done. Okay, so now you can start typing into it. Your health teacher is going to tell you when you're actually going to type into this, and we'll give you a lesson. So that'll be a future lesson. So let's do this for the remainder of the documents that were shared with us. So we can close this one and close the tab. And let's go back to our folder. So to get to our next one, we can click either here, which will bring us to the next one. There's no preview available. It looks like this spreadsheet doesn't have a viewable preview, but we're going to open it. And now this is a spreadsheet. This spreadsheet has the same view-only rights. So in order to get our own copy, we're going to click on File, make a copy. We're going to change the name, get rid of the copy of, and we're going to change it with our own personal last name. Get rid of the last name and first initial. Go through the same steps we did before. Hit OK. So we've renamed it, but now we need to share it. I'll click up on the share button. I'm going to type in 2017 MPW. Click on that. Unselect it. Again, you want to make sure that we can edit it. Hit share and save. We're going to skip invitations, and we're done. Okay, now let's close that. Closing my tabs. Go back. I can either go to the advanced button here and see what's going on, but I can also close it and I can launch it from right here. I'm going to click open. And last but not least is we're going to file, make a copy. Let's rename this. Now, this is the only time during this entire project that we're going to be doing this. Some other courses that you may have tremendous more documents, but we're just doing it 3 times, maybe 4 in this course. copy document. And this is the My Health and Nutrition and Fitness goals. And we're going to click share. Last but not least, again, we're going to share it with MPW 2017. Unselect the share, save, and then hit OK. And then we're done. Okay, so now what we need to do is take a look at how can we organize our Google Drive to reflect this. So I'm going to close this tab. I'm going to go back to my Google Apps. I'm going to launch Drive. Okay, so we're back in Google Drive, and you can see we've got a big dialog box here where it says Meet Your Drive. We're just going to close that and kind of expand. We don't need that anymore. And you're seeing that we have color for each one of our folders. And then if we scroll down a bit, we're in My Drive, and you can see it's in red, so that means it's highlighted. And that's what we're looking at. At the bottom, we have 3 documents that we just made our own. And what we want to do is we want to select those 3 by just using the check boxes. And then we want to drag those into the freshman health folder for 9th grade. So I want to expand on that. And I'm just going to drag and drop it right into there. And then release it. So I'm moving 3 items. And then I'm going to click on it. And then I can see the 3 documents that I've made a file, make a copy, rename, and share. I know it's shared because each one of them says shared on it. And I've got all the names properly typed in. Please remove the copy of and just make sure that your last name and first initials for each one of these. And that concludes this video tutorial.